Good evening, traders. I want to talk to you about the long calendar trade I put on SPY the other day, and new one I put on today. Um, the original trade I put on, as you can see right here, the original investment in SPY, and we bought. You can look back at my previous video. We bought and sold the 425 call, and I paid $35.73 or $3,573 for it. Okay, that day SPY ran up to over 430. Had a pretty big move up and so I had to put another $100 in it. What I did is I rolled the short-term call up to the 430 level. It actually cost me I say it cost me 100 because the long-term call went up about $600 in value. So I had to put an additional $100 into it in order to roll the call up, taking into account the 600 I had gained in the long-term option. Well, this morning, when the market opened down just a little bit, I sold the entire trade off for a $50 profit, and I held it up about a week. So you can say, well, you look at it and say, well, man, you put out $3,673 and only made $50 in a week's time. That's not that good of a profit. Well, let's run the numbers and see. If you put out that type of money every week, $36.73 on this trade, and made $50 and did it 50 times a year. Now there's 52 weeks in a year, but let's just say you did it 50 times and take a couple weeks off. You don't trade the market for vacation, what have you. That'd be a $2,500 profit. Take 2,500 divided by the 36.73, it comes out to be a 68% return on capital. Now, is that the best investment out here? Absolutely not. But 68% beats probably the 0.5% that you're going to get in the bank. Okay, so are all the trades going to work out in 1 week's time and make $50? No, the market, you'll have to make some adjustments and chase it, just kind of like I did, and so happened it worked out this week. Now let's see how this one works out. I put this on today, not long after the market opened, and I went out a little bit above the market. I put on the 440 call, and I went out to September of this year. I didn't go out as far, and the reason I didn't go out as far is on this original trade down here, I went out 1 year. And today when I looked at it, it's something I should have looked at when I put on the trade, but I didn't the first time, but I did today. The bid-ask spread was about $2 on the far-out options. Well, if you buy it in the middle of that and, say for $1 above the bid, you're out $1. You're out $100 the minute you hit the button. So I went to September. The short-term call is, I should have put these dates up here, but the short-term call, the one I sold, is going to come due Monday. Okay. The long-term call, the one I bought, is going to come due in September. About 6 months out. The bid ask on it was about 50 cents. So let's just say we cut that in half and say you lost 25 cents. You lost $25 the minute the trade went on versus 100. That's the reason I went out a shorter amount of time. But I sold the call for Monday for $2.53 and bought the September call at $33.65. So running total, I'm $31.12. I've got $31.12 in it. I got it highlighted red because it's a debt. I pay a debit. That's absolutely the most I can lose on this trade. But we'll keep track of it, and I'll put the dates in here for the next video so we can kind of get a better idea. But went out 6 months, so hopefully this one will pay out early next week. Maybe it'll pay out Monday, and we can put on another one. Good.